Okay, so I was gonna wait another minute before I brought my camera back up, but there has been a portal open to Deep Agartha, and I can't miss that. And it would certainly be a shame to not do that on the stream. So we will just I will start the show a little earlier than I meant to. Loki is always trying to psychically link with everyone. Loki loves everyone. There we go. And hi, Dalton. Hello. Is the game audio not... Why is the game audio not doing anything right now? That's weird. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say... Yeah, I was literally like right in the middle of doing the pre-show, kind of setting stuff up, but then I got the message in game that the Hatekeeper was up, so we are just suddenly live. Yay! Yay! And this is what I was talking about last night. Well, it's kind of one of the things I was talking about the last couple times I streamed, the happy feet versus the angry feet. You can get the actual Shem pets to do happy feet. I actually got that achievement earlier because somebody called it out and I had an extra Shem that they needed, or you can end up doing this one. And we're about to see a very... His actual name is not the Hatekeeper. That's a nickname that a bunch of us players gave him. He's the corrupted Gatekeeper. It's probably more accurate, but we like fun nicknames. And how are you doing, Dalton? To be honest with you folks, I'm still kind of tired. I'm still kind of sciencey. But I'm awake and alive. I want to do a little bit more Secret World today. Nash is still planning on streaming tonight. For people that are curious, he is napping right now. He does still plan on streaming later, so I'm gonna try to get this one in first. And I will do more boring adult type stuff later while he is doing his game stream. Doing alright? That's good. It is good. Grady is somewhere in the house napping, and Loki is behind me napping. Loki actually had kind of an exciting night last night. We're still not sure what happened, but we fed him his dinner, and then he immediately barfed all of it up onto the kitchen floor, and then a little bit onto the rug we have in front of the couch in the den. I mean, I was really kind of concerned because that's not normally what should happen when you feed your dog, but he seemed fine afterwards. So I don't know if he maybe just ate too fast or what the issue was, but he seems okay now. I had him rest his stomach a little bit, and I fed him a little bit of food, and we fed him a little more, and he has not puked again. Yay, living with animals. Which are animals and small children. And possibly, if you live in a frat or in a sorority, are the only times you will look at another living creature and be like, okay, sweetie, well, thank you for throwing up the linoleum, mostly. I appreciate that, but I hope you're okay. Life with pets. Of course, anybody who owns dogs can tell you. Like, most of them, they... I'm sorry, this is kind of a gross topic. But they will throw up and then immediately be like, okay, give more food now. I'm hungry again. Give more food. Oh, sweetie. Stomach settle. I have heard, as far as actual game stuff, I have heard that that 9th lore/legend has been found, but I didn't get a chance to look it up and see where it is. I don't know if I'm gonna look it up on stream and try to find it, or just catch it a little bit later, but... Because as much as I would love to be able to, play with the museum more on stream, I still need to do a lot more gold grinding. Yes, exactly, Dalton. I have made more space in the tummy bank. Please insert more cable. Yes. Yes, exactly. Dogs are very sweet, but they're not always very bright. But yeah, I did a little gold grinding off stream after I went off stream last night. But I'm still only, I think I have like 260 now out of 500. The golems outside the Kingsmouth Airport, that's actually a very good place to grind them. I suppose I shouldn't share that information in case I try to do some more of that tonight and then somebody's already there doing it, but that is one of those generally good places to do it. I think that's where I grinded out most of the ones I got for my museum over in TFW. I'm pretty sure. I feel like there's also other places, maybe the golems outside the Black Pyramid in Egypt. We could probably go around in a circle there. Up these numbers fairly quickly without a whole bunch of effort. And then of course the ones you kill for the actual event count. Oh shit! Excuse my language. I thought that the custodians just weren't a thing anymore. Oh, they are still a thing for this. They are still oh. Okay, long story. So there's a mechanic with these custodians that keep coming up along these pathways towards the Hatekeeper. And I hadn't seen anybody talking about it, so I assumed maybe in SWL they didn't actually do anything, so nobody was actually paying attention to them. But they are still a thing. We just apparently have enough players who know that they're a thing that I have not had like a failed Hatekeeper because of it. That is good to know. That also means that instead of blindly DPSing the Hatekeeper, I should probably also be helping with the custodians, since I am aware that that is a thing. Alrighty then! So hi, again, now that we've killed the thing. This is as... I don't even know why I bother announcing when I'm like, oh, this is another casual stream. It's always a casual stream here. It pretty much always is. Hello, person. What do I got going on here? I think I did get another Shem off stream. I do also have one of the shards now that you need to summon that Hatekeeper. I don't know if anybody's going to try to summon one again in this instance right this second, but it looks like we don't have a Hatekeeper going. Oh, loot. Let's get loot! Let's see what loot I got. I I got another assault automaton. And a weapon distillate. And more anniversary balloons. Yay! The distillates are actually useful. I know there's a lot of players who feel like they aren't, especially once, no, give me thing. Especially once you start getting into, like, purple and gold for stuff, because, like, the green and the blue distillates just do not do you a lot of good. But you can still beef up the weapons and talismans that you can eventually combine with the ones you have, so I don't know, I still feel like it's useful. Hatekeeper sounds like one of the joke villains from the Venture Brothers. Yeah, it kind of does, to be honest. Secret World players are very punny sometimes. You could see his actual name is the Gatekeeper. He, I think technically, like I said, is like the corrupted Gatekeeper. But we christened him the Hatekeeper. It's not the exact same thing, but when the devs gave us the Bird of the Zero Point Pathogen, which has a very cool name and is a very cool enemy, we just started calling him Flappy. And he's Flappy now, forever. And the poor devs who came up with the awesome name, they're just, he's Flappy now. Okay, I am going to pick up a bat quick because I still need some of the candy from this event. And I'm not sure what candy is dropping right this second, so I will smash in a pinata quick, see if I can get any new candy or not. And then we'll maybe just randomly run a solo dungeon. Because I keep meaning to do that on stream, and then I keep not doing it because I get distracted by other things. Give me candy! I think this might be giving out the candy that I already have right now. And a whole bunch of flare guns. A ridiculous amount of flare guns. Okay. I'm gonna pull a vent back up to make sure that there's nothing being spawned right now. Derp, derp, derp. So the other neat thing with this event, I think I mentioned last night that the community managers and the GMs and just all of the devs and all of the team have been very involved in this, which is awesome. But I've seen some of my friends in game get like very special individual type titles in game, and that is absolutely awesome. There are people that are, I'm saying awesome a lot, but they're people that are very awesome people, and they've done a lot for the game and a lot for the community, and I love when games do things like that. I love when they give out, you know, very personalized titles or clothing or just anything to really appreciate the players that are out there and building community and doing all of that good stuff. So that is awesome cool stuff, but y'all have got to be tired. Okay. No, not Transylvania. I'm gonna jump over here quick just to make sure nobody's trying to do Happy Feet. Because that is a thing I could help with right now. I do not see Happy Feets happening. I guess if I wanted, I could hunt down. I still need more of the actual event lore, but y'all have got to be tired of watching me just like run around Agartha. So let's maybe hit a dungeon here. What do I want? I want the activity finder. I want story mode. Story mode private team because I'm doing it solo. I'm just gonna run through the Polaris again. If I was smart, I would pull up a reminder list because I think I'm still missing some lore from here. But right now, I just want to run the thing. We are just gonna run the thing. No, not the slaughterhouse. We are doing individual story mode, private team, which means I can pick something specific. There we go. I forgot to uncheck stuff. That was my fault. Yeah, I like the story mode version in Secret World Legends. It's actually, it's not
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Sorry, moving windows around. So the story mode for the dungeons in Secret World Legends is actually more made for small groups of friends if you're gonna play it at level. They built the story version of the dungeons so that you can play it like you don't necessarily need DPS, healer, tank. You don't need a full person 5-team squad. You can go in with just like 2 of your buddies at level. A couple of your buddies, and you should be able to do that dungeon. The side effect of that is if you're like super over leveled, you can come back to the dungeon and do the story mode solo, which for some of us is kind of neat. I know a lot of people really like group content, and there is something to be said for learning all of the group dynamics and doing the dungeons. I don't want to say the right way, but as a group. But it's also very nice for just kind of
running real-time situation analysis.
Being able to pick up story stuff if maybe you don't have friends you like to play with, or you don't want to do group content, or again, as intended, with maybe like a couple buddies of yours, but you don't want to build up an entire 5-person team, but you still want the story.
Analysis. Body of water contains potentially lethal electrical current.
And the lore. And the legends. Obviously, the rewards are not going to be as good as if you went through with a group, you know, on a higher level. But you can still experience the dungeon. And I like that. I like that very much, because there's neat story in there. And I mean, I guess you do get some loot. I kind of feel like I shouldn't open any of these, just because it's going to take up inventory with stuff I don't really need. But on the other hand, I don't do dungeons a lot anyway, so wasting dungeon keys is not a huge issue for me. I used to do dungeons more. I don't always hate doing group content with a group, and I really should get back to it, because I know a lot of awesome people in game that I would very enjoy running dungeons with again. It hasn't happened.
Highly volatile biological material. Avoid close proximity.
Gotta get back in with Otterdown at some point, because they are awesome people. Awesome people in general, and awesome people to run dungeons with, including when you barely know what you're doing, which is always a plus. Yep.
Identification. Cargo vessel Polaris. Reported lost in Atlantic Ocean August 14, 2007.
This dungeon is, in fact, called the Polaris. We are kind of semi-investigating that ship there. One of the other things that I think is very cool about the dungeons in TSW and SWL is there's a little bit of trash mobs sometimes, but that's not really the main thing for the dungeons, even if you're running them, you know, at higher levels in story. Running the dungeons at the higher levels, mostly, like, the big bosses have mechanics that are harder to deal with. They don't just throw more trash mobs at you. They just make it so it takes more thinking and more coordination to kill the actual bosses and the mini-bosses. Yeah, Dalton, oh god, I just realized 2007 was 11 years ago. Yeah, welcome to my world. And I don't say that as an obnoxious thing, but there's so often I run into things and I'm like, yeah, that sounds fairly recent, and then I remember it was like 10 years ago. Or more. Time is weird. Time is so weird. There's a part of me that still thinks like the 90s were fairly recent, and they're really, really not anymore. Not even a little bit. Those pods will spawn Drog if you do not squish them first. I'm trying to find... because you used to need one of these boxes to get one of the lures that I don't have yet. But I don't remember which one, or where it is, or if that's still how you get that particular piece of lore. I might still end up being short that lore. I swear it was one of the boxes. Damn it. Someone's gonna laugh at me later. Sapphire Cat, time is a cornucopia of disturbing concepts, yes. Yes, that too. One of you boxes, it was a whole thing, and this is where, in gaming terms, again, I sound like an old lady. I'm like, in TSW, I know there was a box and you needed this code, and there was all this drama because the code didn't work sometimes, and it was a big mess, but people still got the lore, and where is it? It is also possible you can't get all of the lore in story mode. I'm kind of voting for I'm being a derp and I'm forgetting where I need to go to get it. But it is possible, and it would be fair if you couldn't get all of it just playing through on story mode. Like, that would probably be fair. The lore I have for this already. Legends, rather. Solomon Island. Is it? Yeah, it's places of interest. So I have 3 of 5 here. There's squats at Tiny Island, accessible by rowboat, not so very far from Kingsmouth. Red seaweed chokes the rocky shores. Pods pulsate full to bursting with the vile nativity. The fog covers all in a claustrophobic embrace, swallowing sound to near silences, occasionally broken by hungry moans. The seagulls scream. The corpse of the ship still rests here. See what lies in its hull. The seagulls have gone quiet. A crawling shape intrudes. It blocks out all reason in inky black madness. The Urdrog. Not even seagulls dare to scream its name. But I'm still missing 2 and 4. We'll see. My investigation, once again, might need to be off-stream.
Approaching a major biological threat. Exercise caution.
So you guys are gonna have to spend more time watching me look up stuff online. Yeah, this is what happens when you do story mode dungeon when you are incredibly out-leveled for it. It is still very pretty.
Recommendation. Pursue threats and prevent regeneration of tissue damage.
And I think it's still worth doing. Clearly, because I'm doing it right now. But if you were doing this legit, you know, at level, you would probably want a couple friends with you. So you can do the thing without just dying a lot. It's so pretty though. Honestly, all of the dungeons are really well designed. But this, the Polaris might be my favorite. I'm not sure if I'm alone on that one or not. Okay. Up, up, up. I know, like, it's hard to tell because I'm killing things very fast. But this dude will make all of the water electric, and you don't want to be in the water when he releases that attack. Do not want. I love that ship. Just the design of it, just on its side like that. I freaking love it. Talisman distillate. Okay. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, killing things. Oh, is this the box I was thinking about? This is the box I was thinking about. I don't... I just told y'all I wasn't gonna make you wait while I looked something up, but I don't remember the code for this. Code. So I am totally looking this up right now. Oh, drone. Follow the drone. Follow drone. Hello, Orochi drone. Hello. I follow you. Yay! Sweet! That is where the box was. My memory sucks, but we got it. Dalton, I relate to this boat. I too am a complete mess that sleeps on my side. Me too. We all relate with this boat, I think. Okay, so we got that lore. That is... Okay, it's 2 I'm missing now. That is Legend Entry 4. When the fog came, a gargantuan container ship lost its way and ran aground, spilling its cargo over the beach. Men became monsters, either lurching as the Walking Dead or breaking on barnacle sores as the Drog. The Again Walkers, also called Draugr and Draugar, and I cannot say that word correctly. I have tried. Yay! I'm not crazy. There was a box. I'm not nuts. I was just looking for it in the wrong place because it's been forever since I ran any dungeons. And I'm sure Legend 2, like, if I look it up after stream, I'm positive, like, I'll look it up and be like, oh yeah, that's where it was. I'm an idiot. Okay. I should probably continue. I should probably, like, remember where I'm actually supposed to go. We did that, we go here. Technically, we are supposed to be locating the shipwreck. Yeah, we have one of our big friends. Hello, big friend. Hello. Somebody out there is going to be screaming that I'm wasting my dungeon keys on this, but... I've been doing fairly well in the auction house lately, even for stuff that I personally don't think is that good. I suspect, like most things, it all depends on your
Detecting
playstyle.
strong psychic signature emanating from inside the vessel. Exercise caution.
Even something that wouldn't do me a lot of good might be something somebody else thinks is just the most epic thing to upgrade. You'll never know. Yes, that was a bloody mess. Okay, I would like to finish this one before the next Talos spawn. I keep calling them golems because I can't help it, but before the next Talos spawn over in Agartha. I don't know if we'll manage that or not. But we can try. Yeah, they spawn enemies if you don't kill them fast enough. Oh, yeah. 752. We might not make it, but that's okay because this is still cool. There's my big squishy friend.
Strong psychic signature confirmed.
There's my big squishy friend. This is another boss that if you play it on the dungeon like for reals, it has some kind of intricate mechanics. Like, once again, normally you can't just blow right past him like this. I love the big squishies in this game.
Proceed to extraction point for removal.
Okay. We'll totally do that, dude, and everything will go just fine. I swear. Those things make you think pod people. Yeah, they're zombies that have, like, they're like breeding drog in zombie tummies. That's probably the worst way in the world to explain it, but...
Anomaly. Large etheric wave disturbance converging on extraction point.
But yeah, we'll just, hop on the helicopter and everything will be fine, I swear. Clearly I'm lying. That is not Cthulhu.
Current data indicates a 33.3 recurring % chance of survival.
Thank you, dude. And that sounds flippant, but I mean, it's not actually Cthulhu, because I think I've seen a few YouTube videos about this. Like, you should never stat Cthulhu. You get into anything like Cthulhu, the Ancient, just you don't stat them, because as soon as you kill them, it ruins all of the horror and it ruins all of the magic. So this is capital letters, not Cthulhu. It is the Urdrog, which still looks very damn impressive. Thank you very much. Thank you, game, for this. And once again, if this fight ends up seeming underwhelming, I am doing story mode when I have way outclassed this area. So it is not a fault in the game. It is me running it on easy mode. Oop. No, don't, Griff, move. Please don't stand in the... I got stuck. I got stuck and I'm stuck again. I am good gamer. somebody in chat is going to be like, well, obviously you shouldn't do such and such. And I'm going to be like, well, I never do dungeons in this game. You look so impressive. Oh, bye-bye, big guy. You look so ridiculously cool. Rest in peace.
Extraction point secure. Ending communications with the Roji Corps.
Chest. Grab it as can. Where's my inventory? Okay. I still got some space. So we'll get back to the guard quick. Run another big epic monster. He's Cthulhu's less intimidating brother, Bethulu. Yeah, that works. I'll go with that. Alright, where am I at here? We've got a reward for that. And this kind of comprehensive survey of Drog power structures is like pornography to the guys in Brute Resources. Seriously, their door is locked. You've also provided a rare account of a vessel returning from the Isle of Dead Ships. Something out in the Sargasso caused the Polaris to disappear, possibly the same thing that caused it to reappear in Raymond to Solomon Island. That is a black box I would love to get my hands on. Anyway, good work, even if you did let Orochi use us. We'll call it a win-win. Thank you, Kirsten. I'll take it. I got new lore, got a new legend. Life is good. I've got stuff to throw at the auction house. 758. Yeah, we're gonna hang out here a little bit. Get another Talos. I am gonna check out what my agents are doing quick. What do I want to send Lydia on? Lydia. Oh, you can do that one. Okay. Just go do it. Now, if you're smart when you're doing the agent stuff, you will match up your agents with the bonus rewards. But sometimes I just kind of send people on stuff so that at least they're getting some experience. 74 isn't excellent, but... Oh, I can't do it anyway. I'm missing a thing. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Alright, well... Alright, I will just... No, I can't send you either. Everything needs supplies that I don't have. Is there a 4-hour one I can do? Yes. Yes, there is. I will just send you on that one. So my biggest goal with the agents right now is I want to get... my nameless faction recruit is my highest level agent right now. So I want to get her up to level 50, because when she hits level 50, I should be able to have 2 passive helps from my agents, and right now I can only have the 1. I've got the plus 325 attack rating right now from, I think that's from Lydia? I think, yeah, that's from Lydia. That's one of the reasons I really like her. Other than she's kind of a neat character all on her own. But if I can unlock level 50, then I can have 2 passives going from them at once. Plus, I unlock the level 50 options for my agents. I have been very slow at unlocking these, but it will happen eventually, and it will be awesome. 8 o'clock, we got like 2 more minutes. We're getting reminders in chat right now And I will share the reminder for anybody listening. Beyond the Veil is doing the Grace Awards and the Gatekeeper Awards, as we do for anniversaries. Hi, Nicky. The information for both of those are on the Beyond the Veil Twitter. If you scroll around on there, they're awards we do. One of them is more towards the community, people within the community who have done a lot for it and do exciting things, and then one of them is more about the game. It's just a fun little contest about just like, what's your favorite area, what's your favorite mission, what's your favorite voice actor in the game. Jen is also doing her own little poll that's also just kind of for fun. I filled hers out earlier today, and now my mind is blanking. But there's some neat questions she asks about what you like in the game, what you'd maybe like to see changed. Like what events did you like? What events would you like to see more of? What pets would you like to see more of in game? That sort of thing. It's also very interesting reading the responses on that, because once you fill it out, you can pull up the second part of the form that gives you the previous responses, and it's really kind of interesting to see what other players think. It's anonymous, of course, but to see what other players think is important and what they'd like to see more of, and maybe compare that to what you like in the game and what you would like to see more of. Okay. Who do we got this time? We've got the Water Talos. Oh, I miss fighting you in Savage Coast. You dork. I do not miss the zero FPS I got, but I miss fighting you on Savage Coast because that was fun. You're still awesome. You're still awesome. Completely unrelated to anything else, we are still playing around with the bird feeders over here in Zanash and Griff household. The last time I looked out the window, I had 2 squirrels and 1 bird at the regular bird feeder. Which I should mention I'm fine with. The squirrels are cute. I know most people who have bird feeders take them because they eat all the seed and all that, but I'm kind of happy as long as cute things are investigating seeds. And squirrels are cute, even if they're assholes. So I'm most alright with that, but the squirrels we have to do a weird thing that I never saw, despite, like, my entire life in Minnesota, and other states. My mom always had a hummingbird feeder, right? Squirrels never bugged it at all. we sometimes have issues with like wasps, which is fine. You can get the hummingbird feeder with, they have like little cages on the spouts. The theory being that with the little cage, the wasp's proboscis isn't long enough to, you know, get at hummingbird food, so you don't get wasps all around it. Well, I got one of those when I got out here, because I hate wasps. Bees are fine. I'm not even just saying that because I'm playing this game, but like actual honeybees, bumblebees, those are fine. Those are great. But I am phobic about wasps. So I got the hummingbird feeder, you know, with the little cages on it, and everything was fine. But we've got at least one squirrel who likes to pull those out. We don't know why. We don't know if he's like drinking the hummingbird food or if he's just kind of being an ass. But he keeps like coming up on the hummingbird feeder and like pulling the little cage things out and either dropping them on the ground or trying to run away with them. Dropping shit. So yeah, Nash got a new hummingbird feeder online. We're gonna see how it goes. This one doesn't have the cages. It's got a different thing that's supposed to discourage bugs. Hopefully it works and the squirrel doesn't destroy this one too, but we'll find out. Oh, Dalton, my sister sent me a video of squirrels doing it yesterday. She's supposed to be looking at colleges. Yeah. Squirrels are kind of distracting. Hey, hello. You can say hi? Loki. Loki. Loki butt. Come here. Come here. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hello. He has just melted into my arms. Okay. You've said hi. Okay. Well, apparently I can't game for a little bit because I had this great idea to bring the dog in. And now he has melted. Oh, sweetheart. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You do know, it's okay. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, Floof. Well, technically that one's the doof, but they're also both floofs, so... I'm kind of fine with either designation. Okay, what did we get from you? We got more shards, which is... or particulates, rather, which is excellent. What did you give me? I got another particulate and a whole bunch more flowers. Alright, 81. I'm sorry, I have got to use some of these distillates quick or I'm going to completely run out of out of inventory space. There. And you can go there. And go on that one. And I am going to drop those ones off because I can probably maybe auction them later. But I'm not going to make you guys watch. Well, ooh, I do not have a lot of space in my bank. Must have more inventory. Need all of the inventory. Every inventory. I need to sell more stuff. I don't think I can even expand my inventory any more than it already is. I mean, technically, I could leave the cabal I'm in and form a new cabal just for more inventory space, but... I understand why you did, game, but some of us are hoarders. Some of us are collectors. We must have all of the inventory space. Every space. What do we got going? We got an irate shard. And that's all we have going right now. Do we have a happy feet going?
Come along, come along.
No happy feets right now. Alright. Back across. Very well. Then we will investigate another dungeon that I probably haven't played literally in years. Story mode. Private team. Well, I was actually gonna do the Darkness War, but we can do Hellraised. That's fine. It'll be exciting. It'll be great. Although I forget if this is one of the ones I've technically already done. I should have checked that first. That one I just need clay. Achievements. Regional. I'm trying to remember. Okay, and complete the Polaris dungeon. And complete. Okay, I have not technically completed the Hellraised dungeon in SWL. Oh, hi, Makatai. I am a Griff. I'm awake. Mostly, I'm alive mostly. I am out in South Carolina now. I am living with Nash. I don't know how long it's been since since you've caught any of my news, but yeah, I'm not out in Minnesota anymore. I'm actually kind of derp just today, but Secret World is doing their anniversary event, so I've been trying to stream as much as I can because I am very excited. I think it's awesome that the relaunch of the game has made it a year so far and still going. How are you doing? And for everybody else, what I was saying is these achievements are some of the ones I'm trying to kind of circle around back and catch. Because a lot of them I had in TSW. I played through the dungeons, I did all the stuff. I'm trying to kind of circle around back in the SWL now and make sure that I have those achieves, and yeah. And I think Hellraised. Don't I have to actually go in the thing? Oh, maybe not. Nope. Nope, Hell is right here, maybe. Hell is right here. Okay. Yeah, the hell dungeons in this game are also kind of amazing and epic.
Oh, sweet deliverance. You have come. Help us. Please deliver us from our enemies. Time is running out. Wicker is here.
As I've said before, the mechanics are much more involved if you run them correctly at level in a group. But they're still so pretty. The Hell Dimensions. What did we get? Oh, is it you? Alright, he was Oxford born and bred, a leading scholar of demonology, this age's greatest master of portal magic, of stepping between worlds. He came to Hell and adapted to the hallucinatory wilderness, thrived among the ashes and eldritch. An impossible mortal, now immortal, with knowledge of the Second Age. He preached to the demons and they listened. This man, born of dirt, became the spiritual leader of those born of fire, a misbegotten movement turned army. Soon, Wicker leads a power that tips the scales in Hell. It's so pretty. Let's get you guys out of the way. There are, if I'm not wrong, there are 3 hell dungeons. Hello, Alpha Wolf. You can get a doctorate in demonology. Yeah, you did pick the wrong major. Initiate descent into the Sightless Zone, setting coordinates just above the Chasm of Pain, which holds the din of infinite grief. Just when you see a fire overcome a bleak hemisphere of night, just when the notes of agony and sad crescendo reach your ear, you are there, where light grows mute. What is hell? Now you know. It is being out of the sight of the Immaculate Machine beyond the breath of her anima. Phi, no anima. Entropy eats all, the infinity Ebola. We shiver, our wings dissolve. Oh, let us not linger, sweetling. Let us fly, for we must. I can speak. Petite Wallaby, hello! Nash is napping right at the moment. He is still hoping to stream tonight. That is the plan, but he is crashed out at the moment. And we are going through one of the hell dungeons solo in story mode in Secret World Legends. Because no, don't stand in the, I forgot about that.
Your sweet virgin life. It is fuel to them.
I might die trying to get this lore because I totally forget how to, there's a thing I can do to keep it. Let's not die. Let's not die on story mode even though we are running the dungeon solo, because that would just be really, really sad. Looks welcoming, yeah. I will read that more later. Yeah, hell is super welcoming, as it should be. What I was saying is, if I don't remember wrong, then there's 3 hell dungeons, and they have an ongoing story with Wicker and the denizens of hell, which is glorious. Okay. Oh, this one is Succubi and Incubi. Traditionally, the Templars have been feared by cultures where sexuality was considered sinful. Tales of demons coupling with men and women until they died of exhaustion. But this is not truly their goal or only means. They wish to tempt humans to destruction, or at the very least to fall away from the ideal image any individual has of themselves. I'm gonna double check that I am not lying. Regional, Kingsmouth, that's the Polaris, that's Hellraised. Darkness War I've technically done. Bank, Hellfallen. Yeah, it's Hellraised, Yep, Hellraised, Hellfallen, and Hell Eternal. I'm not crazy, there are 3 Hell dungeons. We're just gonna run. We cannot run. I am possibly doing something rather foolish. There we go. What am I missing? There's lore up there. Oh, there's a friend there. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. You are awesome and lovely, but we must kill you. I am so sorry. To be fair, you are working on killing us, so I think that makes it. I think that makes us even, right? Yeah. Alright then. And more importantly than the chest, we have more lore. That is back to the Hell Dimensions. What is hell? The question mark is a winding road you must follow. You must answer the question, and the question is Wicker? Wicker, hiss the dead leaves. Wicker, croak the frogs. Mucus-slick bodies heavy with writhing young. Yeah, there's an entire story with Wicker and the Hell Dimensions, if y'all haven't picked up on that by now. And fine, we get distillate. That is just fine. Oh, no, oh! Oh my god, it's letting me collect it through the wall. Okay, thank you, game. I did not deserve that, because I walked right past it, but I will take it. We must show you, sweetling. We who transcend the meat will lead you from circle to circle, canto to canto, ferry you across into eternal dark on the opposite side to sin's profoundest abyss. It is an in-between place, located in the constellation geometry of a needle-tracked arm, second scar to the right and straight on till morning. Notice the spelling of morning. Hell is Wicker. Wicker is a complicated character. Wicker was very interested in hell, and not in I'm going to unleash the demons and take over the world sort of way, but just very, very interested in the Hell Dimensions themselves for what they are, at least in this game, what they are. He's kind of an interesting character. I forget if we see him at the end of this dungeon or if it's after one of the other Hell dungeons, but he's a very interesting character. And I may have gotten myself stuck here. By accident. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you get these bits and pieces, which is by design. You get the story in little snippets. It was a very interesting story. Oh, hello. I don't think I meant to shoot you, because I think when I do this in a group, usually we run right past you. That's usually what we do. but I don't seem to be dead yet, so we're gonna go with this. I am kind of terrified, honestly. Some of the later dungeons, even doing them on story mode, even being kind of OP for them, I'm not entirely sure I won't die trying to do them solo. So we'll do the ones we can. Oh, you thought they meant literal Wicker. No, Wicker is an actual person. He's an actual dude that you later meet. Oh, hello, lore way up. Hello, all of the lore, every lore, legend, lore, legend. I don't know if I can get the one up there anymore. See the engines and cogs. It is technology older than stars. Can you read the writing in the scars? Now you know the next truth. Hell was once wondrous. A great civilization palpitated here. Palpitated? Yeah. What went wrong? Methalusa machines pump arcane energy the way a lizard's tail wags hours after death. That's one of the bases. That's part of the Hell story in this game, that Hell used to be magnificent. But you did not come for the children of Hell. You came for its one missionary. Who is Theodore Wicker? Initiate King James Protocol. The code is 30 and 26 and 31. The password is Job. Transmit. And then it goes into that. He was Oxford born and bred. I love the lore in this game, you guys. I jumped wrong. Shit. Excuse me while I fail at jumping in an MMO. I am good at failing and jumping in MMOs. Like, actual platformers, I'm not that bad, but sometimes... Come on. Come on. Come on, Griff. You can do the thing. There we go. Do you know about Theodore Wicker? They say he bit off his tongue to better speak the demonic language. They say he carved runes into his flesh and cut out his own heart to be better adapted to their hellish environs. To know the truth, you must follow the question. It is a path of angry fishhooks. Wicker? 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 Petite Wallaby is saying they're also the best at failing jumps. Oh my god, I should be legendary for failing jumps in MMOs. Like, is it my only redeeming thing is that in an actual...
safe footing. In the heat of the slag pit, the foundry brute is king.
Is that in an actual platformer, you know, kind of designed for that gameplay, I'm usually fine after some practice. I don't remember the mechanics for this boss at all. I'm very lucky that I'm overpowered for him because I don't remember what I'm actually supposed to be doing in this fight. I mean, except not dying. Not dying is usually a plus. This is what I was talking about story mode being this, like, really, really excellent for people who just want to experience the story of the dungeon and collect the lore. Because there is very much the sort of fun that you can have with a group of people in figuring out the correct mechanics for a dungeon and for the bosses. And it is awesome, and if anybody is interested in it, they should experience it. But I just killed that one despite not remembering anymore what the actual mechanics was. So, R. I can speak words. Hey. More distillates. Okay. Ooh, more lore. Legends. More succubi and incubi. There's a voice in the back of your head, sweetling. It tries to make you do a thing simply by dint of knowing it should not be done. There are voices from the nighted places that want to help you find ways to debase yourself, the perverse. They are the lightsome ones. They wear illusion as fine dress, and they always, always want to tell you yes. Yes is a noose they gift to you. They are the succubi and the incubi demons. Yeah, look at this level design. Ah, so pretty. I'm kind of poking around because I also don't remember where all of the lore and legends are anymore. Okay, we have a dude up there. We have there. Shiny, shiny lore. Yes, the game is gorgeous. Whether it's Kingsmith or Hell or Kaiden. Kaiden being in Tokyo. It's a gorgeous game. Okay. Do you hear wicker, wicker, wicker from the bathroom? Follow into the blotched porcelain of the toilet are carved these words: abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Trace the letters with your finger and you can see the face of the woman who drew them before she opened her wrists. The swirling water washed the red away, but where did it go? Where does the flush end? If only we had the harsh and grating rhymes to befit that melancholy hole. Alright, we got you. And we have more friends. We have another friend. Press deeper into hell. Okay. We can do this. We can do the thing. I want to back up again just to like really take a second to look at this.
Hurry! Come to me. Before the demon army sends you out, they loathe all Wicker has done. And you also.
We will meet the individual behind that voice, if I remember right. I love the story mode for the dungeons. Literally, do not even care that it's not technically intended for running solo at high levels. I love that it's a thing I can do, because I used to, in TSW, technically, once you got high level enough, supposedly you could solo run the early dungeons. And I mean, I tried a few times, but it did not go well. It wasn't that I got dead. Oh, my... Sorry. My OBS got all wonky there. I hope it wasn't like that for long. I apologize. I was busy killing things. I didn't notice. But because the bosses were kind of bullet sponges, obviously meant for more than one player, I would get stuck. Like, I could have killed the bosses, but it would have taken friggin' 20 minutes.
Once, all was perfect. Like you. But it was left to rot in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel.
Fishbone. We have more glorious lore. More succubi and incubi. Succubi sometimes become incubi, and incubi change to succubi. The distinction is simply another of their illusions. They take the forms and tools they need to best work their plots of mortal desecration, and sometimes simply on a lark. And which one are you? See the denizens, the incubi and succubi strut through the wasteland, their Akasha skulk slaves to the other races. Giants of demonoid flesh and burnt iron shake the scabrous ground with their stride. See how they clamber towards any crack in hell, leaking with anima. They are starved for it, grow strong on it. Beware any demon kind that has tasted that nectar. So yes, let's continue exploring hell. This seems like an excellent plan. Nothing bad will happen, I'm sure. I saw shiny lore up there. I'm sure this will also be fine. I will read that later though, because I feel like this is one of the places that, again, when I ran this with real people, we just kind of ran past all the things so we didn't get dead. Okay. Another faction looms, those demons who follow the enemy. Beware the clap of his wings, for he remembers all the ages. He has convinced his followers to march on Earth and take it as the lush land that should have been theirs. All they need is a door.
Nuclear mistress. This one's eunuchs are taught to crave an explosive union.
And this is another one that if you play it for real, there are real mechanics that you need to pay attention to. I am just kind of derping along. As we do in casual SWL night. I never really get to show you guys the dungeons, because I don't usually play them. At least not on stream. Sweet. I have killed many of the Akasha. Akasha recognized. Did I? Don't make me regret soloing a dungeon. I'm really curious here. I am super curious because I know I am positive there are players who have already soloed all of the dungeons in story mode. But I am not exactly an OG player here. I'm kind of curious how far I can go with this now. But we got her down anyway. Hey, hello! Even on Elite? I am in story mode right now. I will not even lie about that. I never did manage to do any of the had to take a haul, what you miss? Killing more flamey demons of hell. That's the short version. Climb the plateau. Am I going the right way or am I going the wrong way? I think, did I come through? Yeah, no, I came through this way. I have not completely lost my mind yet. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Antita. Or whoever is speaking for Holosuite right now. I just had that moment where, like, you make an assumption and then you're like, oh no, what if that's the wrong person? It's Antita? Okay, good. I mean, I figured, and then I had that split second of, oh no, what if I'm wrong? How are you doing today? If these pictures reminded you of the Hellspawn from the old Doom games, yeah. We have more beautiful lore! Legend. Lore! Alright. And now you know some, but not all. You must find another path. Seek out Egypt. When we move, you must follow and enter on a deep and savage road. And we got another blue barrier, so we got another boss. It's the machine tyrant!
Your world is bleeding. Bleeding anima. This war machine is its vampire. Protected by the portal's power. Separate them. Kill it. Be our savior. Be our savior.
I'm lucky I'm doing this on story mode because I don't even know how to attempt this without rocket jump. I don't even remember how to do this at all anymore because it's been so long. But especially not without rocket jump. There we go. Hey, look. That worked. That helped. I know how to play this game. I know what I'm doing. Totally. Completely. He has always looked so awesome, though. Oh god. I surely remember being exploded. I surely remember the being exploded part. That is why we always used to have rocket jump on. did this guy. I'm gonna have to set up TSW for streaming at some point. I still have it installed. Well, we gotta get you this way, buddy. Come on. And just for the nostalgia, if nothing else.
So sorry. Your princess is in another castle.
Saccharissa. You came for me, I presume. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful, but emotion is a phantom itch now. We are not of the same species, you and I. I have no nostalgia for Earth. I cut it out. My body rejected it. Do you know, it was the soul I stripped away which allowed me to commit such awful crimes. Psychopathy is a quite human trait. Now I am beyond the cage of humanity. I am rarefied. This dimension has worked a great alchemy on me. And in return, I mean to restore it to greatness. Every petrified forest must start from a single manganese seed. You're feeling short of breath. The atmosphere is oxidizing your blood, turning it to metal. In my realm, that which does not make you stronger kills you. Go back to your world. Go back with my thanks. When present matters are concluded, I'll see to it that the rifts are welded closed. You have my word.
You, me, on a beach of razor fossils. The vultures of Lang plucking your nerve endings like a fabulous instrument. Call me sometime.
Yes, bees. I am totally wearing the appropriate clothing for a dungeon of such significance. I am very dressed appropriately for this right now. All of the bees. Always bees. Yes, I didn't want to interrupt that cutscene, because you guys got to meet Wicker there. And his friend. And our friend. But yes, I surely remember being exploded is probably not some... Well, I mean, if you play games, most people can probably say that. Exploded, set on fire, you know. Wicker is interesting. I'm not sure he's necessarily full of shit. He is a mortal who has inserted himself into the Hell Dimension, and he has plans there that you learn more about throughout gameplay. Excuse me. So I'm not sure really if like full of shit is the right word. It's just he's kind of doing his own thing, and it might not be as smart of a thing as he thinks it is. How about that? That sounds fair. We have another lovely shiny lore here. Legend lore. And that is the answer to the question. Wicker, he is a door, and so the enemy built a machine. See how well he understands technology older than the demons, and powered it with Wicker. Apocalypse can happen in the time it takes to open a door. What will you do? Oh, you know, Nicolas Cage, whichever works. I think we all knew what you meant. Let's pick you up, because you are a thing. Ooh! I wasn't completely sure you could get museum stuff running through on story mode. That's useful to know. That's very useful to know. And you're just like a gas can, right? No, you're a demonic crystal. I'm not sure what I did. Put gem in mouth. Put gem in mouth. Oh. Okay. That's alright. Do I have anything else to poke with a stick in hell? I think I have poked all of the hell things with sticks already. I think we're good. Yeah, we can leave hell. That's alright. Cut to the end of this arc where it turns out Wicker's plans were just resorts and real estate in hell. Wicker's plans are really interesting. Like, he legitimately feels for the demons, and I guess I'm kind of being spoilery here, but it's done a lot better when you play through the game and actually, like, do the missions and watch the cutscenes. But, like, he legitimately cares about the demons and the fact that in this universe, hell used to be magnificent, and the demons used to be, like, in this magnificent dimension that was wonderful. So it's kind of complicated if Wicker is just an idiot and an asshole, or if he's actually, like, showing a lot of empathy for these demons. Wicker has sympathy for the devil. Yeah, kinda. That's not entirely inaccurate. What is it? It is 8:53. We do not have a hate keeper going. We've got people at the portal. Do we have Happy Feet? I jumped the wrong way for Happy Feet. I don't think we have Happy Feet going, though. There haven't been a lot of Happy Feets so far. I got lucky that I got into one, but I haven't seen a lot announced. Yet, anyway. To Egypt... to Hub. Ah! Or I could just fall off the edge. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'll just fall off the edge of the world because I am derp. Let's try this again and see if there is a Happy Feet in progress. Nope. Nope, definitely not Happy Feet. I think the Hate Keeper mostly happens after the full hour bosses. I think you're right. It seems to happen the most often after everybody's already done the boss for the hour, and then they come back in and run a Hate Keeper. I've seen a few. Oh, you missed it earlier, though, Antita. I didn't realize that we still had the custodian mechanic in the Hate Keeper, because every time I've jumped in, like, nobody said anything about it, so I just kind of wailed on the Hate Keeper, and I figured they just didn't even have the mechanic anymore. But this last one that I did, I realized the custodians are still there. And I'm glad. Oh, hey, we have a mission report. Wicker's making a play for hell. Ideally, in this situation, we back a winner for the sake of future cross-dimensional agreements. I like Wicker's moxie, but I'm still not convinced he makes an ideal trading partner. You've decided to help Wicker on this occasion, essential since he was being used as a battery to sustain a very substantial rift. However, playing favorites isn't our current long-term strategy. Maybe we jump on the Wicker train eventually, but for now, let's allow local politics to run their course. Ciao, ciao. Thank you, Kirsten. Because we are always good agents who follow what Kirsten says we should do. We never say, hair off to South Africa, just, you know, because. Never. Why would we do that? That would just be silly. Some space in inventory. You guys, I will see what you're going for at auction later. Every time Griff hits one of those jump pads, I just hear Ross Scott going, wee! Every time I hit a jump pad, I miss the whoosh pads. The jump pads are a better plan. I've said this before, and I've said it on Beyond the Veil. Like, I get why they changed it, but I still miss going whoosh. Dalton, if those jump pads were off by even a degree, yeah, that would... Well, I mean, it could be bad, but on the other hand, in Agartha, if you fall off the end of the world, you just get teleported right back up. At least if you're a bee. I don't know if that works for normal human beings. If it doesn't, then I hope the conductor is very, very careful, because we don't want to lose him. But yeah, we might as well hang out here for a minute at this point, because there's gonna be another boss. Oof. Hello, dog. I guess I could try to find Grady for you guys quick. I know he's around here somewhere. 8:58? Yeah, I got a couple minutes. I'll see if I can grab the cat for you guys. There we go. We got a sleepy kid. Ooh, thump. We got a sleepy kitty. We got a sleepy floof. Big sleepy kitty. Big sleepy kitty. Oh. Oh, he's hiding his face. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Did you want to go back to sleep? We had a minute, though, and everyone wanted to see you. Everybody always wanted to see you, because you're cute. You are, though. See, my arms aren't big enough. When Nash brings him on stream, he can, like, stretch out and say hi to you guys. But my arms are smaller, and my lap is smaller. So much floof. So he just kind of hangs out, and there's not... Oh! Oh, he's hiding. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's the floof. He's hiding though, and I gotta put him down in a second because there's gonna be another boss. Oh, sweetie. Okay. If you want to hide, you can go. It's okay. You're fine. You're a sweetheart. You're fine. Oh. Well, we got our flu for the night. Oh, he's fine. He's just stretching. He's sniffing at the dog now. Because everybody needs the moment-by-moment cat updates. I realize that is a very important information. He has covered me in floof. Completely. I shed enough all on my own, but he's ridiculous. I'm gonna fur up my nose all night now. Okay, see, this outfit here, that is the, what is it? Streetwear Samurai. That is the outfit I was talking about before. That I seriously miss having. I am excited about having the deck uniforms back and the faction uniforms back, but I really, really miss that one. Like I said earlier, partly because that one actually gives you tattoos with the outfit, which is awesome. Okay, what do we got? We got Sand Palace. Golem Palace. Ah, it's the donut one. Hello, donut golem. It's probably all the food. Everything. And Tita, I was saying earlier, it's really weird that some of these golems, like some of the golems, it doesn't take a lot for me to adjust to them being in a separate instance, but some of them, I see them and I see their attack and I immediately remember where they used to spawn in World. And it's so weird not being out there. It's not bad, but it's weird. Mostly this one and the water palace, the water golem. I just have such solid memories of them spawning in the world. It's weird. RIP frame rate? Yeah, you have no idea how bad it was. Speaking of, like, I go all nostalgic about when they were out in the world. I had 0 frame rate when I fought them, when they were out in the world. This is why I'm always very careful to be like, I'm not complaining about them being in a separate instance, because my frame rate friggin' tanked. Badly. It was cool seeing them out in Egypt, out in Savage Coast, out in wherever. But it friggin' tanked my FPS. I couldn't even dodge attacks. I just had to stand there and hit 1-1-1-1-1-1-5. Or however I have it set up. Oh, you've been looking for something else to try? This one does look like fun. Give it a try. It's free to play. And I played a good chunk. A full disclosure, I had a lifetime membership in PSW, which, when I connected the accounts, means I have lifetime patron status in SWL. But I played a lot of SWL before I linked my accounts, and I felt like it was still fun as a purely free-to-play player. So yeah, I mean, it's free. Give it a download, give it a try, see if you like it. To have a no, it's actually designed for keyboard and mouse. I use a controller, and I personally use a controller and a keyboard and a gaming mouse, but that's because my wrists suck. I have trouble playing actual keyboard mouse games as intended because my wrists will give out. But no, it's nice to just have a keyboard and mouse. You don't need anything special. You can download it through the actual Secret World Legends website. You can get it through Steam. And they've done some fairly decent work with optimization when they relaunched it, so that it seems like it's gentler on older systems. I've heard a lot of people saying that they couldn't get TSW to run very well on their system, but that SWL works fine, so. Not trying to sound like a commercial, just clearly this is like one of my favorite games, so. Yeah. If it seems interesting, go play. See if you like. It is beautiful. Petite Wallaby is saying that they might give it a shot. It looks beautiful for a free-to-play game. It is friggin' gorgeous. It really, really is ridiculously gorgeous. I can... Okay, I should take a break in a minute. Because I know Nash wanted to make sure he was awake around 9. But I am going to... I'm gonna bop over to Kaiden quick. Because there's a lot in this game that's very, like, horror movie, but also pretty, like the Hell Dimensions that we were in, but there's also just very pretty areas. And I always think of Hatchie Park and Kaiden. There's a lot of voice. Yeah, if you mean voiceovers from NPCs, then yes. Yes, a lot of voice acting that's very good. I very much agree. Which is also not necessarily common in MMOs and free-to-play games. But the most... I don't know if I can even say most. I don't think there's any voice acting in this game that I really think is terrible. Maybe some of the random, like, those laughing NPCs in London that, like, walk past you and then they're done. But for actual, like, mission-giving NPCs, I don't think there's any of them that are just, like, bad. I had trouble... I was talking about the Gatekeeper and the Grace Awards earlier. And one of the things you can vote on is for voice acting, for male voice acting and female voice acting. And I had trouble voting because there's so much that I love what they did. Okay, we're gonna bop out here quick before I take a break, just to show something pretty. I can get my camera to cooperate here. Oh, don't sit in the grass, camera. Oh yeah, this park out here, we just have this
Special assignment received. Initializing.
absolutely beautiful tree. The camera is still not really cooperating. Let's pull it in a little. There, that might help. I keep getting my camera stuck in the grass. Fine. First person! Kaiden in general is one of the darker areas of the game. Some very bad stuff has gone on in Tokyo. But at the same time, you've got this park with just this absolutely beautiful tree here. But yeah, I'm a dork, but it is very much a lovely game. Would it be hard for a noob? No. One of the things they did when they redesigned and relaunched the game was to make it a lot more accessible for new players. Again, I loved the original TSW, but you did kind of have to... A lot of the time you had to have some help, like figuring out your builds and all of this stuff. They made SWL a lot more accessible. You can just kind of jump in and play, find a thing that seems cool to you, and... Oh, hello. Hello, flying beastie. It is very much a lot easier to just kind of jump in and go and enjoy the story. Which is a good thing. The community is also generally super amazing at being helpful and not being assholes. Yeah, and Tita, even the person who came up with the category said, what the hell was I thinking? I can't vote. You know the worst thing for me trying to vote for just one was the Dev and GM category. Because every single one listed, I've had awesome... I'm sounding like a commercial again, but like I'm talking to Antita about these awards, and just every single Dev and GM that was listed, I've had awesome, really awesome experiences with. So I just... How do I pick a favorite when they've all been awesome? And how much do you get to customize your character? The actual facial stuff and all of that, you can customize. It's not super intensive. The clothing, though, is insane. So the clothing in this game has nothing to do with your armor. These talisman items I have, that's what deals with my armor and my defense and stuff, which means that the clothes I actually wear, I can wear whatever the hell I want. And there are friggin' 6 million... There is everything to wear in this game! I don't care about my clothing in any other game, but this one, like... I've got different outfits for every area of the game. I've got an outfit for South Africa, I've got an outfit for Beyond the Veil, I've got an outfit for Kingsmouth, Savage Coast. Like, I'm not even joking. I have saved outfits. This thing I'm using right now with the saved outfits is an add-on. But I have entirely too much clothing saved. I have a Columbia cosplay. This is a little bugged right now. That used to be a black corset, which worked better for Columbia. I've got a Death cosplay that, again, it works a little better when I actually change out my hair so it's long and black. But I have a Death cosplay. That's not actually what I meant to click on. I meant to do one of my Plague Doctor ones. Yeah, thousands of clothing items were ported from TSW, plus the new stuff made since then. There are tons of clothes. Yes. There are a ridiculous amount of clothes. And I mean, some of the ones I have were ported in from TSW, and some of them were seasonal, so you can't necessarily get all of them in-game yet. But most of them, either you can get in-game now, or you will be able to later, as the seasonal events roll out and we get more of those. I don't know. I've had people compare it to both SWTOR and STO. I have played both of the games and I like both of those games, but I don't think either one of them are really quite like this one. It's kind of its own thing. In a very good way. Yeah, that's usually my outfit for Kaiden. Where's the other one? I've got this one. These are only the outfits that I have saved because they happen to kind of be favorites of mine. Like, there's so many more clothing. It's kind of so much more clothing. It's kind of ridiculous, but in a good way. Oh, you meant as far as customization. Yeah, I feel like in this game the customization for your character is a little bit more into like the clothing. You do have a decent amount of options for your face, but it's definitely not like, I don't know, Skyrim or... Trying to think of a better MMO option, like better MMO comparison, and I can't off the top of my head, but yeah. But there are options for face and for makeup and for hair. Somebody's setting off fireworks, IRL. I don't know why. Okay, Antita, I saw that about the Hatekeeper, but I do have to take a quick break because Nash wanted to be up at 9 and it is now 9:18. So I should probably go check and see if he's actually awake. Oh yeah, you can choose gender. Yeah. There are a handful. I'm trying to think. One of the issues with the clothing is that they're all mapped to male or female. Just because, like, when you put on a shirt, you're not just putting, like, a skin over your character. You are wearing a torso. So, like, the clothing tends to be male or female. But there are some clothing items that people have used to create more kind of androgynous characters. But yeah, no, you can totally do gender. Okay, what I was trying to say is I'm gonna bring up the break screen quick, and I'm gonna run away for a second to see if Zanash is gonna wake up and gonna stream for you guys. But I will be back in just a moment here. right. And for those invested, he's waking up. He's okay. He'll be fine. Yes, floof pile. That is a picture. The otter break screen is a picture I took at the Minnesota Zoo when I was still living up in Minnesota. And I wanted to grab all of them and put them in my purse and bring them home. Because I'm sure that wouldn't have gotten me in trouble at all. I'm sure that would have been just fine. I have a mission report I did not claim yet. Let's claim you. We almost have enough for another pet. We're getting there. What do I put you in? I put you in this one. There. There we did the thing. Petite wallaby. OMG, I met a tiny baby wallaby in Australia that I so wanted to stuff in my backpack and bring home. Yes, I'm also sure that would have gone perfectly smoothly at customs. There would have been no issues at all. It would have been great. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know if Dan has a trademark animal. I mean, Tara's got hippos, I've got otters. Nash has monkeys. I don't know if Dan's got, like, a dedicated favorite animal or not. I'm kind of curious now. What do we got? It is 9:30. Tiger has the creature, yeah. Yes, he does. Yup. Oh, I didn't do this on purpose, but this is the other thing I love about the design in this game. Do you see that light just kind of coming down through the trees? Like, that's one of those things that even when you're in an area that's not kind of beautiful and pure like this park, you can still hit the section, you know, at certain times of the day where just the light coming down is kind of at that perfect point that's kind of beautiful. See, this is the entire reason that when my friends convinced me to set up an actual in-character SWL, excuse me, SWL Twitter account, she's a photographer. It is an excuse to share some of my really cool screenshots from this game in character. Like, that is my in-character Twitter account. And then, you know, we got monsters over here, so. Yeah, Petite Wallaby is saying that she noticed the light when we were in the Hell Place earlier. Yeah, they do some really, really good stuff with the lighting in this game. It's very, very pretty stuff. What I was gonna say is that I'm pretty sure it's 9:30. There's probably not enough time to actually do another dungeon before another Talos, or before Nash goes live, or before I need to log off for the night. But we were talking about fun NPCs, and I am right next to Ricky Pagan. Ricky Pagan is an interesting character. I guess he probably makes a little bit more sense if you know more about the game, but I guess all you really need to know is that for the first big chunk of this game, the big thing you're dealing with is the filth. It is the 0 point pathogen, also called the filth, which is an infection, and it also gets into your head and drives you crazy, and it's also like the black tentacles all over everything, and it's also the thing that is mutating things to make them more terrible than they normally are. Looks like Elvis, yes, we're going to talk to him in a minute, and you're going to see one of his cutscenes. So Ricky Pagan's gang, the Pagans, was split up during the Tokyo incident. Now Ricky wants to know the ultimate fate of his rockabilly buddies.
A funky interloper approaches. Intruder, know that this place is protected. Gatecrasher, know that you face the one charged by Amaterasu and blessed by Gaia. Ginpachi Park's bequeathed, leather-clad environmental vigilante, put in the pot, in Pompadour, Ricky Pagan! Thank you. Thank you very much. Hup! This park is sacred. Major Buku Mojo. Ricky Pagan will defend it to his last breath. Don't make me use my stuff on you, man. Ricky Pagan's ultra-natural senses tell him that you're here to help. The goddess Amaterasu tells me you are a friend. And maybe something more. Ricky Pagan is a one-man show, but it wasn't always so. I used to have a gang spreading a good word. Rockabilly brought us together. The Earth Mama bonded us. Amaterasu gave us light. Through the thick and thin, we stuck together. Nothing could stop us. We battled the corporate forces of old and evil. We had the momentum. We made a big splash. I can still see the high water mark. Then came the big boom boom. Ricky Pagan found cover, but Ricky Pagan couldn't protect them. Ricky Pagan couldn't... I couldn't save them. I don't know what happened to them.
Your friends are all dead.
No! You shut up now! Ricky Pagan!
Your name is Ryuichi Sagawa. Ryuichi Sagawa.
No!
Ryuichi Sagawa.
Shut up! Shut up!
Ryuichi Sagawa, you have no power. This is just a park. A pile of sod and shrubs. Amaterasu is something you ate, or something you smoked, or a hard black tumor in your soft brain, in your brain, in your brain, in your brain. Your friends died following a lunatic. I saw them suffer.
Enough! Get behind me, static Satan! Get out of my box! The power of rock compels you. I'll take illusions over lies. I am Ricky Pagan. You'll never walk alone. That's our words, man. Ricky Pagan has to stay and protect the park. But maybe you can go find my compadres. If they're alive, you tell them they'll never walk alone. If they didn't make it, bring me proof. Bring me their leather jackets. The Pagan gang won't walk alone. Not even in death. When in doubt, use the music. Let the music use you.
So pretty much every mission that an NPC gives you has a cutscene with that level of dialogue and that level of voice acting. Ricky's just the one I was next to right now, but I could have brought y'all, like, we could have listened to one from Saeed in Egypt, we could have listened to... Oh, hi, Raider. Hello. They put a lot of love into the voice acting and the dialogue and the NPCs in this game. Which is... I'm geeking about this game again, but this is probably the only game I've ever played that I legitimately care about every single NPC in-game that I have talked to. I can't think of an NPC that I took a mission from who had like a cutscene that I was just like, whatever, I'll do the mission, I don't care, just, you know, give me my experience. every single one, I'm like, suddenly I am so invested in your story and I desperately want to help you. Yeah, he did have a light show and everything. Like, most of the NPCs don't have, like, that kind of fourth wall breaking stuff going on. But it fits his character. Like, it's perfect for him. I don't think any other NPC in game actually has, like, that fourth wall breaking, you know, light show thing going on. But you saw how... Geeking. You saw how they balanced that. Like, they had the big fun, like, cheesy thing, and then they brought it back to what the character actually is, and who he is, and who he's trying to be, and I'm kind of in love with the dialogue and the NPCs in this game. Raritor, I'm kind of late, even though I knew there was going to be some more stream time. Yeah, Nash is waking up. I haven't checked Twitter. His plan was still to stream. I don't know if it still is or not, but he's trying to wake up so he can do the thing.
So long.
I'm just kind of derping around here at the moment. We ran a couple of dungeons on solo story mode. We got to investigate hell, which is always fun to do. But yeah, Ricky's great. I can spend hours just running through this game and like checking out the cutscenes and sharing them with people. We haven't even talked to Kirsten lately. Kirsten is amazing. Hell or Hell, the Hell Dimensions, so H-E-L-L. H-E-L is not currently in game because she only pops up for the winter holidays. She does exist in game. As a boss and as somebody that you can get lore about, but only during the winter holidays. I guess I could finish running the actual mission, huh? Like, we can actually run missions other than derping around in dungeons and the anniversary stuff. We need the boombox for this one.
Quick access inventory updated.
Aww. I miss having the boombox. You used to be able to get it as a permanent item. Okay, examine the dance studio flyer. Rioting Soul Dance Studio, rockabilly stuff. Damn the man, embrace the rhythm.
Happy trails, Kimosabi.
Thank you. So we need to go to the Rioting Soul Dance Studio. And you'll be able to get to see more of Kaiden being gorgeous, even though it's horrible and creepy and almost everyone's dead and it's terrible. And since this is Kaiden, things can still kill me. So forgive if I get kind of focused when things attack me. Because if I'm too derpish, they can totally still kill me here. Of course Japan would have the tentacles. No, the filth has tentacles all over. Kaiden in particular just had a filth bomb go off. It's like this huge, it's a story thing, there's plot there. There's a reason. Derp. There is a reason that it is particularly bad right here. And it's not just, oh! There's dark lore that I don't have yet. There's filth lore that I do not yet have, so I need to kill this ghost. Sweet! This lore is really hard to find. just because of the coloring. You guys saw earlier, like, the normal buzzing lure is this bright orange. It's very easy to see. Legends, I'm sorry, I always call it lore. I'm kind of stuck doing that, I can't help it. But the Black Signal lore, the Black Signal is John. John is also the one who is talking in that radio. He was the one telling our friend back there that he was nothing, and Amaterasu is nothing, and his friends are all dead, and it's all his fault. That's the Black Signal. That is John. That is also the Filth. Okay, the problem with ghost stories is they empower the old and long gone. I say they have been playing games with you for too long, Chuck. Buzz off. I say move on. Get on with it. This world doesn't belong to the ancient dead anymore. It belongs to us. Stop telling ghost stories. Become your own ghost story. I can show you how, Chuck. I can show you how to be a voracious abstract. See ya, Chuck. I think that was the new one that we just got. Think. Oh, you missed some more Talos boss battles? Yeah, the Talos boss battles are all, they're rotating. So they rotate every hour. We have done some more of them, but they will come back to do more later. Yeah, we had a water one, we had a sand one. Oh, I guess we already had the sand one. Pick a track on the boombox. There used to be mission journal. Didn't there used to be something in the journal that told you which one to use? I might not have played through this one in SWL. I'm not sure. I played through it like 50 million times in TSW, but... Hey, do the thing. But it's not really playing the music. We can't hear it. I feel cheated. I feel so cheated right now. Yeah, but like, there was, journal notes that told you what each member of the pagan gang liked best. Like, which songs they liked. And I'm not sure if I'm missing something or if they didn't do that in SWL, because I don't know if I even finished this one in this version of the game or not. Oh, hello. 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 I kill you. Kill you, Dad. Jacket as soon as the filth melts away. Okay, there we go. That is the note that I was talking about. I just had to be patient. So, the Pagans Officer roll call. Ricky wants to get the game more organized, starting with the big four. And this is where... my voice is kind of dying, so I don't know if I want to, like, read this whole thing out loud. But this is the hints for you for what you need to play when you're trying to find each member. We've got the Bebop King. He's dying for that to be his nickname, but we always tell him that you can't pick your own nickname. We've got Angry Feet, who likes Honky Tonk Strut. And we've got Dirty Dog Bass. Probably Bass. Probably not Bass. And Hate Blue Boogie. Alright. Oh, I should have had you guys go out and meet Crow. I never say her name right. Okay, focus, Griff. We're doing one thing at a time. And we have more. We have Spectre's lore. While some ghostly echoes closely resemble their mortal coils, specters are tortured entities and their forms are racked and warped beyond recognition. Semi-translucent and humanoid in form, they float slowly on a course which may be unknown even to them. They pass through solid barriers that make themselves corporeal enough to have physical impact on their victims. Among the Vapor's dead, they have felt enough pain to be able to inflict it on others. Yes, y'all are correct about the sneeze. That was not me. That was not Loki. That was a Nash sneeze. Okay, I just aggroed you. That's fine. It is so weird to run through Kaiden without Aegis. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And we go this way. I'll kill you before you kill me. Because that is usually the best plan. Okay, so this is what I was looking for before. So we want the Bebop King. And I am going to be so disappointed if once again it doesn't actually play. Better play. It's not playing the songs. Okay, it played a little bit, but I couldn't hear it. I don't know, maybe I need to adjust my audio stuff. I know I had some stuff turned down, but I had the radio music up. I had sound effects down. I'll bring that up. It's kind of a pain in the butt trying to figure out the audio options when I'm streaming, because there are a lot of options that sound fine when I'm just playing, but then they don't really work that well when I'm streaming, so... Yeah, it could also be a glitch. It could be my settings. It could be a lot of things. I am just sad. Because I feel like the music is an important part of this mission. Eh. But yeah, even here in the city, like, I am somebody that I usually don't like urban areas for games. But it's so well done. It's like beautiful and creepy and gorgeous. Poor dude, he just wanted to coke from the vending machine. Yeah, maybe. Is possible. What am I doing? I am trying to find Angry Feet. No, see, I'm not actually leaving the mission area. I'm pretty sure. I am just ignoring one of the missions to work on one that I actually want to work on. Hello, friend. Apparently I haven't killed you yet. Maybe I should kill you first, because you're right here. Since you're right here and everything. I'll just take care of you quick. Alright, onwards. Okay, now we have the fun one. Is it 3? Yeah, it's Honky Tonk Strut. Ah. Dude, why are you aggro on me? I'm trying to play a song on the radio. On the boombox. I am just trying to play some tunes. Trying to play some tunes and find a dude, and you're right there in my way.
Local bounty detected.
That is so
Initiating.
weird, because you should be able to hear that. This is absolutely bizarre to play through this specific mission and like, oh hello. Wait. Okay, so that's what you should be hearing. I don't know why it goes away when I pan back out. What we're trying to find is one of the enemies at random will be the dude we're looking for, and you will know which one it is when we find him and when he hears the music. Does it help if I zoom in? Okay, that's weird, but I'll zoom in then. I don't like playing zoomed in, but okay. Alright. I'll go with it. I am way out from where I need to be. Ooh. Yeah, you lose it when anything attacks you. Yeah, I think you're right, Xterra. The sound radius cutoff is low. At least we can hear it now. If I'm gonna run this mission, you need to hear the music. Oh, look. More beautiful, beautiful Black Lord that I don't have yet. I have too many skill points. I know, something's mad at me, that's fine. Oh, everything's mad at me. Okay. That's what I get. This is actually the last bridge you want to just hang out under. This fool will show up. I just thought I maybe had like 2 seconds, but no, I did not. That was my fault. Alright, so using my skill points quick. Sure, we'll unlock you, we'll unlock you. Format for active. I'm fine. Music does not pacify the filth. Music helps us find somebody who didn't used to be filth. Legends, Tokyo, recent events, the wall, the black signals. I am the truth pathogen. Let me in. Hiya, Chuck. It's John. PSA, they would have you think that enough public service announcements can cure cancer and bring your dog back, and keep criminals at bay, can prevent the inevitability of a freak accident. No, it wasn't actually putting down the boombox. I just got too close to the enemies because I was trying to pick up that legend. Oh, I'm sorry, Sapphire Cat. I did not see what you were asking. Is that armored creature that keeps showing up a familiar or conjured help? That is attached to the weapon I have. I have double Shadowbound weapons. That was a thing that you could get during an ARG before the launch of the game. So every time I try to hit something, I have a 20% chance to summon a Revenant, who will then jump out, beat on the enemy, and then disappear again. The Revenants are normally monsters that are in-game. They are very cool monsters that are in-game. So yeah, it's not technically like a familiar or a pet because I have no control over it. It's just an effect I sometimes get with my weapon. I don't think you can get the Shadowbound blades anymore, but I think there are other weapons in game and other consumables that let you also have like things that are normally enemies in game attacking other people. Yes, I have a weapon that spits out Revenants. I have been told that they are super annoying when you do group content, because then people like try to kill your Revenant. That's not actually something killable, but I mostly play solo, so it amuses me and doesn't hurt anyone else. That's my logic, and I'm sticking with it. Oh, I think I missed... Shoot. Did I miss... I might have missed something back in Agartha while we were playing, because I'm seeing more pictures of giant piñatas. Okay, maybe those were old pictures. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out if there's a thing going on. Okay, that was hours ago. Okay, we are probably not missing anything right this second. were we doing? We were doing the mission. Okay, we'll see if we can find this guy really quick. But otherwise, I'm going back to Agartha. Because another Talos is gonna pop. And I might... yeah, it's almost 10. I might actually wrap it up pretty soon. As Nash tweeted, I open in the morning, which means I have to be up at 5 in the morning. Because sleep is optional. I don't know, sometimes I have really good luck with this mission, and sometimes it takes a little bit. Although you can continue to glory in how beautiful the city is, even enveloped in tentacles of filth. So much filth. So much filth. Okay, dude, come on, just give me the monster that I need. Just let me finish this part of the mission. That's not what I wanted. This is one of the reasons I need to hear the song when I'm doing this mission. Because some of us have heard it so many times when we're having a bad run of luck. Dude. 9:59. There's gonna be another Talos. I'm gonna have to go. I'm about to be stubborn and just miss the next Talos just to finish this mission. Darn it. Because I want you guys to see what happens when you find the right monster. Because it's kind of cute. I am not having the luck right now. At all. At least it's a nice tune here. Yeah. Oh, that's... I did not mean to put on my headlamp. I was just trying to play the song some more. Yeah, and I honestly think the mechanic is really neat, because you guys can see where that purple goes out. Like, that's as far as the song reaches. For what we're trying to do here. Yeah, I'm ignoring the other Talos. We're gonna finish this mission, and then I will probably crash after we do that. I can handle missing one of the anniversary Taloses. Finish this, because I am stubborn. Darn it. Oh! That's lore I don't have yet. I should remember that. Oh my god, where is... Why are y'all not cooperating? It's because I'm streaming, isn't it? Because I'm streaming. You are just not cooperating because I be streaming. I want everybody to think that I'm lying. This is a very cute, fun mission. There we go. That is what I was talking about. That monster right there, that is the one we are looking for. With the spotlights. Because even though he's filthed and a monster now, he remembers his favorite song. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be either Gaia or can't say it right, Amaterasu. That is providing the light. That is my headcanon, that's what I'm going with. Spontaneous spotlights. This specific mission has a lot more, I think I mentioned already, has a lot more kind of fourth wall breaking stuff to it because Ricky Pagan is just that character. Oh, hello. Hello, Fantastic Worlds. You guys, Fantastic Worlds, that is the person who did the Secret World Let's Play that I was tweeting about earlier. He's doing a really good job with it, honestly. So, sorry for the mini commercial that I didn't warn you I was gonna do, but I saw you in chat, and I like what you're doing with the Let's Play, so there we go. Yes, do. I will remember to pick up the lore by the stairs. You're right, I should get it now, even though we're in the middle of a mission, because otherwise I will forget about it forever. I'll just aggro stuff on the way, that's fine. Everything's fine. Every aggro. Oh, you're welcome. No, I very much like what you're doing with it. And I like when people do Let's Plays that... Sorry, I'm distracted here. That take the time to really show, like, the story stuff in the game. I am kind of blown away that my stream would inspire anybody to anything, but I'm glad. So, yay. Okay, so this one is the buzzing, this one is not the black signal. This is normal lore, legends. Initiate scan. Subject lost warriors. In his mind, the swords flash. In the Tokyo subway, a man fills a train seat with his grimace. His suit is not heavy enough. The grip of his suitcase handle feels wrong. In her mind, the swords flash. The classroom walls close in on a teacher. With a battle cry, she yanks a smartphone out of a student's hands, dashing it to the floor. How did she move so fast? Oh, it's the Jingu clan. That's why. Okay, we need to go to the diner now. I could run out there, but I can also be lazy and just anima leap. I probably should have just run there, but you know, I don't. We're doing things, Doc. Right, so we need to continue to use the boombox. And I have now learned that apparently you cannot hear the boombox if I'm not zoomed in on my character enough for some reason. wrong button. I don't want my headlamp. I want the boombox. I also don't want to have somebody walk right into. Okay. Can we do the? Yes.
Ricky said you right. Not in his gang anymore. Look, I like Ricky. Everyone likes Ricky. But you've seen our gang. We're dropping like flies. There's bad things out there. And the great Ricky Pagan can't protect us. I'm gonna join the Jingu clan. It's my best chance. Tell Ricky to be safe. Tell him I'm sorry.
So she is still alive. She's the only one we found so far who is still alive and not filthed. But she's cutting out. She's not going to do it anymore. She is done. But we need to get her jacket also from the dumpster because he did request that we get all the jackets. Poor Ricky. He's a good guy. Okay, we got another jacket, and now we're going to Johnny's last. Okay, we can just run there. The samurai guy wanted to be right up next to those tunes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Kaiden is not at its best right now, as I may have mentioned. You don't ever want a filth bomb to go off in your city. That's not good for anyone. Oh look, you're still flailing. Hello, flailing filth tentacle. How are you feeling this fine day? Pretty good. Okay, good to know. Onwards. We were doing things.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
I don't need additional assignments right now. I need to complete the mission I'm on and then go to bed. Because I have to be up in the morning. I think I came through here for all of those. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to be a hell of an urban renewal process. It's going to be kind of crazy. Petite Wallaby, isn't it always like that in MMOs? I just need to finish this mission. Oh, side quest! Yeah. That's a valid point. So we got the jacket, and now we are supposed to destroy Big Johnny. But in order to do that, we need to play the song that he likes. I don't know for sure how it runs in SWL, but in TSW, he could one-shot you if you spent too much time without playing his favorite song. Which, I mean, it's a neat mechanic. I legitimately do find that to be a very neat mechanic. Okay, now we gotta go back to Ricky Pagan. I will run there and aggro the things this time just so y'all can see the very pretty billboards. Oh, so you can see the pretty billboards and I can get attacked. This was a good plan. Everything's fine. I need to play through Kaiden again soon. Like I've been doing the the new South Africa stuff. But some of the stuff in Kaiden is just so good. So ridiculously well written. Okay, we can cut through dirt. Oh, look, lore. I am not going to make you guys watch me try to jump for that lore. Because I am not a good jumper in this
Special
game.
assignment received.
We established
Initializing.
that a few times already. I am just going to keep running. And I did not mean to cut through downtown. But this will be fine. Everything is fine. I will accidentally cut through downtown. I'm giving you the scenic tour. I'm doing this on purpose. So you guys can enjoy the scenery. And not because I'm doing that MMO thing where you just start running in a random direction. And forget what you're actually trying to do. See? Scenic tour. We're fine. Yeah, there's a quarantine wall in Kaiden, which is kind of weird mentioning that right at this moment, but it's a quarantine wall, so that does exist in Kaiden because of the filth. It didn't help, incidentally. But we can run back to Ricky and at least let him know how everyone fared. And we can join the pagans for a final dance. No. Not Rock on Heels. Oh, it might be slash dance. I know there's an actual UI element for emotes, but I'm so used to typing it in. I am so used to always typing it in. Yeah, I haven't done this in the relaunch yet, so that's not my first time running this mission, but that was apparently my first time in this version of the game. I know! Building a wall isn't a foolproof method of containing eldritch abominations? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? No idea. Oh. But yeah, because a few people have said they're interested in playing the game. If you hit O, there is an actual UI thing for the emotes. I don't know why it's not cooperating. There we go. So there is UI for all of the stuff you can do. Just I am used to typing it in, so that is what I tend to do. Okay, where are we at? It is 10:15.
Until the next time.
Aw. Okay, before I wrap up, we will listen to another cutscene from Ricky, and then I will run back to Agartha quick just to see if anything's going on, and then I'm gonna have to work on getting to bed. Like, I would love to run another actual mission, but
Yes, Kaoru and I used to come here. She and Ricky Pagan were an item back then. She was divine. This park is a holy place. It's Amaterasu's place. Love powers it, makes the gears the immaculate machine. Churn. We churn the gears, Kauto and I. These days, she's holed up in the Love Hotel. We had to split, Kauto and I. She thinks it's because Ricky Pagan saw what was between her legs. But Ricky Pagan don't play that way. Everyone's bits are beautiful. All love is groovy. Every part of Kaoru was a delight. No, it was something Ricky Pagan saw on her thigh. It was a tattoo. A mark that bodes nothing but bad. A purple tattoo. So Ricky Pagan had to exit. Stage right. It's the end. Final curtain call. Ladders held high, defying the dark. No past, no future. Just the bow wow now. There's room for two in the fight against the filth. Someone to churn the holy gears with. Maybe someday I'll find her. Or him. Oh, Mama Jamma. Oh, sweet immaculate machine. The corporate id. It's manifested and mad. My metaphors are turning solid evil. It's time. The puck is the last stand. This is the battle for Earth's soul. Will you answer the call? May the Holy Trinity guide you. Guile, Amaterasu, and Elvis. Thank you very much. When the going gets weird, the weird turn BA. It's TCB time, baby.
I haven't run that mission in a while. But yeah, in lieu of me making a deal about how there is LGBTQ plus representation in the game, there you go. Now I really want to run this mission, but I also really need to sleep. Life is hard. Life is so hard. Okay, but I guess I could see Markiplier. Yeah, he really is supposed to be more Elvis and more specifically into... I don't keep up enough to know if it's still a thing, but at least for a while there was this huge rockabilly thing in Japan specifically that they based his character off of. Yeah, and I had I'm sorry. Oh, I know what that noise is. That's my agents finishing missions. That's why I keep hearing random noises and being like, what was that noise? What just happened? That was an agent completing a mission. Thought, Griff. You had a thought. It was maybe even a smart thought that you were going to share with the class. What thought was I going to share with the class? I'm getting tired. I might have actually lost that one. What were we talking about? Was it talking about I don't know. It was probably just going to be some random thing about how the writers in this game tend to actually pay attention to the areas they're writing about. They tend to use actual, like, local folklore stuff that's actually going on. Yep. Stuff that used to be going on, stuff that is still going on. Like, they really, really do try to be accurate, which is awesome. They take some liberties because it's also focused on everything is true. Folklore is true, myths are true, religions are true, everything is true. So there's a lot of liberties, and there's things that kind of adjust to fit in with the game's actual lore. But yeah, there's a reason for Ricky Pagan. And he's awesome. And he's fabulous. So I might just end the stream on Ricky Pagan here. I think he's a pretty good place to end it. And it's not actually getting late, but it's getting late when you're somebody who has to be up at 5 in the morning. So, I am going to thank you guys again. Oof. Ah. I am going to thank everyone again for coming out and hanging out with me because it's been a lot of fun. But I'm call it for the night. Yeah, everyone who is interested in checking out the game, it's free to play. Yeah, 5 in the morning should be banned. I was telling Nash earlier, I need to find a job where I can just always work closes, and then I'll be fine. It'll be awesome. But yeah, I mean, Secret World Legends, it's free to play. We're currently doing an anniversary event. The community is stellar. If you can't meet good community if you have trouble meeting like people in the community through the game, like come find me on my Twitter because I have links. There's an in-game chat channel called Sanctuary that has been running since TSW that is literally in place for players to help new players. Like that is the goal, that is the mission for the Sanctuary chat channel, is for veteran players to help new players. You can get people to help you run things, you can get people to help you figure out how to do things without actually joining a cabal, which is the version of guilds in this game. We've got that, we've got tswdb.com, which gives, like mission advice and hints, and I am accidentally giving another commercial spiel here, but one of the reasons I love this game is because I love the community. Is that info on the main site? I don't think Sanctuary is linked on the main site, but I think if you go to the official forums, it's probably on there somewhere. Or even the official Reddit, I think, has some links for, like, new players. That probably has Sanctuary on there. Fantastic Worlds, how you access that in-game is, I always forget if it's / or /. Chat Sanctuary, I think? Do I even have it up on mine anymore? Yeah, it should be. I don't know if Twitch will let me type this. Yeah, unrecognized command. It might not let me do it in chat here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I think you might also... I should just find the link. Because I think you also need to add it. You need to, like, subscribe to it in your chat channel. Give me a minute here. Sanctuary forums, TSW database. That's still not what I want. Ah. No, the Sanctuary chat that I'm trying to explain how to join is an in-game chat. At this point, they might also... Oh, it's chat join Sanctuary, I think. Actually, Raritor's right. I probably do have links to them on my blog. Some of them might be old because they were TSW, but a lot of them are the ones who also transferred over to SWL. I'm trying to find like an actual useful link. I'm sorry. I have like I auto subscribe to Sanctuary at this point. Because I've been doing it for forever, so sometimes I forget how to actually do it, like, for the first time. I think it's actually, I think I lied. I think it's chat join Sanctuary. I want that. I want that. Go, internet, go! You are not giving me what I want, internet. Let's try. I will find a link, damn it. Official forums. Community corner, maybe? Sanctuary. Why you don't advertise like you used to? I'm not finding the link I want. Oh, is that gonna help? Pride. Walls and others, other resources. Closet. I wonder if you can just still access it through tswdb.com too. Maybe in the beginner's guide? I know, this is super exciting streaming, but I am wrapping up right now anyway. It's a side quest trying to keep you from going to bed. Yeah. Okay, apparently I can no longer find a functioning link for Sanctuary. Thank you. Thank you, Fantastic World, because I really am getting tired. Like, I want to find this link for you guys. But the stuff that I have saved is from TSW, and everybody's updated their stuff since, so I think I will just have to admit that I do not have a useful link right at this second, but when I get time, I will find it, and I will post it out, and do that. I've been getting so tired right now. So we're gonna go back to that, like, thank you for hanging out with me. It's been fun. I am tired. I'm gonna sleep because I gotta be up at 5 in the morning. But you guys take care. Thank you again. Bye.